Innovative Di Hatiku represents a slogan that focuses on prioritizing community and future students, especially from the B40 groups. The spirit that arises from this slogan is to continue the effort to always keep and help the community and prospective students in need. This slogan should remain a principle in every innovative citizen, so that this slogan is spoken in every community throughout the state of Malaysia, and make innovative as the main option to pursue higher education.
Inovatif di hatiku. Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon everybody. With me again, Anas Bukhori, Vice President of Innovative International College. Alright, so normally I will be with everybody, with you guys, our beloved listener, 2 times a week, and then during weekend once, and also today once, every Tuesday, 2 p.m. All right. So we have another very interesting topic, and today our topic for today is what we call 4 action framework. Yeah. So what is this 4 action framework actually? Basically, this is coming from Blue Ocean Strategy. Okay. So we already talked about this basically last week, and then when we want to do the new value curve last week, so we talk about this, and then this week I would like again to emphasize to talk about this topic again, so that everybody can understand how important this 4 action framework is. So there are many things that happening during this COVID-19 pandemic. You know, a lot of businesses, if you do not digitalize your business now, that's it. The future gonna be very difficult for you guys. So it is very important for everyone, especially the businessman and also for students, to embrace the digital technology. If I'm not mistaken, somewhere in February or March, our Prime Minister have launched our national digital economy blueprint. Yeah, and then I think few days ago, our Ministry of International Trade also have launched our national policy on Industry 4.0, Industry Revolution 4.0, and everything is basically leading towards digital economy. So what happened to the traditional business? So if you are in a traditional business like me, currently I'm the owner, co-founder, and also manager of 2 private colleges in Malaysia, known as Innovative International College, and another one is Innovative School of Management. So this is a traditional business. Higher education is a traditional business. It's a brick and mortar business. So we have a physical location. We have physical interaction between the lecturer, and the student. So what happened is during this COVID-19 pandemic, we unable to have our normal class as usual, physical class as usual. So immediately, all my lecturer, all my admin staff, we have to convert them into work from home mode, and at the same time still delivering the same quality of delivery of and also teaching quality to the students. So it is very, very difficult for us. But Alhamdulillah, with the help from Allah, so we managed to go through. Last year, we managed to basically maintain our quality of service. We make sure that all our staff is properly equipped at home with all the internet connection required and so on. And then hence the student is pretty happy with our level of services that we provide to them. So that is Innovative International College. What happened, if we did not be unable to digitalize our way of doing things? So definitely we're going to have a very, very big issue whereby we cannot deliver our duty and responsibility to the student. Yeah. So similarly, like the listener, students, business owner, you need to be able to digitalize your operation in order to remain sustainable during this pandemic. And even after the pandemic ends, things are not going to be the same again. It sounds like cliche. Everybody have talking about it, but it is a reality. So I really need to stress this message to everybody. Everything will not back to normal again. So what happened is, so I really need to stress everything will not back to normal again. So what happened is, so I really need to stress everything will not back to normal again. Sorry for the technical issues. Okay. We when we look at the student is already familiar with online learning, and we are familiar with buying things from online portal like Shopee and so on. So the consumer habit has been changed, has already changed basically, and we okay. So basically, what I would like to impress upon everybody is that in order for us to change, there are 4 things that we need to do. Number 1, to eliminate. So what are the things that we need to eliminate? It is the factor that the industry has long competed and should be eliminated. Yeah, it is something that we have long been competing. Okay, number 2, we need to raise the factor that we should raise well above industry standard. So in Innovative International College, what we raise is our content. Our diploma content is really tailor-made towards the digital economy. So we make sure that whenever our student graduated from Innovative International College after this pandemic, their knowledge and the skill is relevant towards the economy after the pandemic. So, for example, we will make sure that all students at Innovative International College, regardless whether they are coming from business, IT, law enforcement, but they will have at least a basic digital literacy. They will know how to develop a website. They will know how to manage and maintain the website in the server. So that are the basic things that we make sure that every of our graduates will have when they graduated from us. Because we know whenever they went into the job market later on, these are the quality. The employer will ask, do you know how to develop website? Do you know how to manage Facebook ads? Do you know how to communicate via with our customer through social media? So these are the new things. These are the new normal that every job seeker needs to know, regardless whether you are what background you are. Okay. So it becomes like, you know, those days when people ask, do you know how to use Microsoft Word? Do you know how to use Excel? Do you know how to use PowerPoint? So nowadays, employer won't ask those questions anymore because it is assumed that that is the normal software that everybody should know how to use. In fact, my kids, my 8-year-old kids, also know how to use all this kind of software. So the next thing that the employer will ask is all these things lah. Do you know how to use WordPress? Do you know how to install WordPress in the server? Do you know how to operate cPanel? So regardless, your whether you are coming from business, IT, but these are the basic knowledge that the employer wants you to know. Okay. And so that is what we do. We raise the content, the quality of our content above the industry standard. So in your industry, so you need to understand, okay, in your industry, so what are the things, the quality or the aspect of your product that you can deliver better than your competitor. We no need to be better in every aspect, you know. So what we need to do, we choose one particular important aspect to your customer and increase that beyond your competitors level. Okay. Number 3 is to create. Which factor should be created that the industry has never offered? So, okay, this is something new with your product. So, what are the things that other people, your other competitor, doesn't have this aspect or this feature in their product, but this is something that you add on. Yeah. Okay. Maybe in case of innovative school of management, so what are the things that we add that our other competitor didn't have is we make sure that the student at innovative school of management graduated as a millionaire. So when they come to ISM, Innovative School of Management, so we will train them to become a businessman from and businesswoman from the beginning. You know, that is in the syllabus. And by I think by 4th semester or by the 3rd semester, they will present their business in front of multiple investor, and there will be some investor who will invest in their company, and from there on they will manage their own company using the knowledge that they get in class. So they get the opportunity to practice the knowledge immediately in their own company, and and then one of the evaluation is that they need to generate at least 1 million ringgit of sales before they graduated. So these are the feature that we create that other college or university doesn't have. So in your industry, so what are the things that you offered that your competitor doesn't have? So, but of course, you no need to offer so many things. Just offer one thing, one or two things is enough to make sure that you are totally different compared to your competitor. Right? So the last one is reduce. So you look at your product, you look at your operating costs, you look at what are the things that your customer doesn't like or don't care whether they have it or you don't have it. So in this case, if you compare between AirAsia and Malaysia Airlines, AirAsia doesn't have food service, in-flight food service offered free to their passenger. So if you want food in flight, then you have to pay for higher price. You have to pay for the price of the food. Compared to Malaysia Airlines, so they will serve the food for free. Okay, so the reason why for AirAsia, for a flight which is less than 2 hours, the time interval of the 2 hours is so short that the passenger may not feel hungry in flight. Then why they want to increase the fare for everybody, because not everybody wants to eat during flight. Okay, as simple as that. So they has the ability. The AirAsia identify that some customer want food, some customer doesn't want food. So better we did not offer food at all, and then for free. Then reduce the airfare lower, and if anybody wants the food, they can order separately. So because of that, they can sell the ticket cheaper compared to other airline. You see, so you look at your existing product. So you evaluate. So there are things that the customer loves so much. There are things that the customer feel, if you have it's okay, don't have it's also okay. It doesn't concern me much. So that are the things that you need to eliminate at all, so that you can reduce the cost. And when the cost is reduced, you can reduce the price. So when the price is reduced, customer felt very, very happy with your offering. Okay, so basically that's all from me for today's sharing. 4 action framework. 1, eliminate. 2, raise. 3, create. And the last one, reduce. Okay, eliminate, raise, create, and reduce. So what we want to eliminate? So we eliminate the factor which is not so much appreciated by the customer, or things like has been with the industry for a very long time. Okay, we raise the factor of the feature of the product that the customer loves so much. In the case of airline, so what are the most important thing to customer is what? Safety. So that's why AirAsia raise the quality of their safety. They make sure that the safety is one of the best. So that, and then they make sure the customer knows it, because in AirAsia, safety, for air traveler, air passenger, safety is number 1. So AirAsia realized this. So these are the factors that they raised. The quality that they raised beyond the industry standard. Third, create something new, a new feature that your competitor doesn't have. And the last one, reduce the factor below the industry standard, the factor or the feature that your customer doesn't appreciate much. All right, so that's all sharing for today. Till we meet again next week, same day and same time. Thank you very much for staying with me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Saya Cik Am, senior kaunselor, inovasi di hatiku.
Hai, saya Aizah. Inovatif di hatiku. Inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Yahurin Muhammad Yasin. Inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, nama saya Kana. Inovatif di hatiku. Saya Aini. Inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Arisha. Inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Ain. Inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Wanu Fazira. Inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Nurfahana binti Zul. Inovatif di hatiku. Saya Asma Amanina. Inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Hamka. Inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Muhammad Helmi bin Abdul Rahman, inovatif di hatiku. Inovatif di hatiku.
Nama saya Nurul Alam. Pendaftar Kolej Inovatif Antarabangsa di hatiku.
Hai, nama saya Ahmad Faiz. Hai, nama saya Ahmad Faiz. Inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Abdul Rahman bin pendaftar Kolej Antarabangsa Inovatif. Inovatif di hatiku. Inovatif di hatiku.